What's up guys, today's video is on the HP Envy Pro 6420 as a color all-in-one printer, scanner and copier whose design makes it look more like a piece of space-age architecture than your run-of-the-mill home office equipment. Who says printers have to be boring-looking boxes? Better still, the 6420 won't cost the earth. It's less than £100 to buy. And the ability to sign up for an instant ink cartridge subscription means that if you're going to be printing lots of pages, it can be very economical to run, too. It can print black ink at 1200 by 1200 and color it up to 4800 by 1200. In practice, that means very sharp text as well as rich and detailed graphics and photos. A4 documents can scan at 1200 by 1200 and copies made at 300 by 300. Auto-duplexing is also supported, which saves on paper. Like most home office printers these days, the HP Envy Pro 6420 has Wi-Fi, so you can print to it from a range of desktop and mobile apps. But there's still a USB port so you can hook up a PC or laptop directly. Design and build. Given its irregular shape, with the paper and tray and ADF jutting out of the front and top respectively, it's tricky to say at a glance how much desk space the HP Envy Pro 6420 will take up. At the most, it'll occupy around 194 x 432.5 x 511.5 mm. It weighs just over 6 kilograms, which is pretty lightweight considering it's an all-in-one printer. The ADF is housed in the unit which sits on the top of the HP Envy Pro 6420, and the tray here holds up to 35 sheets of A4 paper at a time. The A4 scanner sits directly underneath this. Hook your fingers underneath the dark gray layer of plastic and gently pull the top section up. I say gently because there's no slow close mechanism here, so you'll have to push everything back until it's perpendicular. The printing mechanism is located underneath all this. Helpfully, little recesses have been cut into the sides of the HP Envy Pro 6420 body, making this easy to locate and lift up. Likewise, the location of the main paper and tray at the bottom of the HP Envy Pro 6420 is given away by two small recesses and a little paper document symbol, which show you where exactly to grip and pull. The tray can hold up to 100 sheets of plain A4 or 10 x 15 mm and letter-sized sheets, along with adjustable clips to make lining everything up easy. That said, it's a tight fit down there, and occasionally the pickup roller will grab 2 or 3 sheets of A4 by mistake instead of 1. It will also sometimes bleep at you and tell you that paper is missing, even when you have another 20 or so sheets there. It's a problem we've seen with other HP inkjets in the past, and seemingly one it hasn't yet managed to solve. Setup, apps and wireless printing. Despite the price, the Envy Pro 6420 doesn't have a screen. You just get a cluster of very basic controls and status lights, which only illuminate when relevant. Effectively, then, you're required to use a desktop or mobile device to set up and connect the printer to your home network. Using a desktop device and a USB connection is by far the easiest route here, as using one of the mobile apps requires you to pair the printer with your phone via Bluetooth, which in my experience is a rather flaky and unreliable affair. Stick with the wired option and download HP Smart for Windows or Mac OS. Not only is it more stable, but entering your wireless network's password with a proper keyboard will be easier, too. The whole setup process is straightforward, taking around 10–15 minutes. You'll need a few sheets of A4 to print off a few test images to make sure everything is aligned properly. Windows users may need to download additional driver, but Mac users can add the HP Envy Pro 6420 to their list of devices and system preferences once initial setup is complete. The 6420 supports Apple AirPrint. The HP Smart apps let you print documents and images stored locally on your phones, as well as print files stored in the cloud. In this regard, the iOS version of the app is better, as it lets you print files from a wider number of third-party services including Dropbox, Google Photos, Google Drive, Box, Evernote, and Facebook, as well as your iCloud Locker. The Android version, by contrast, only supports Google Drive, Google Photos, Facebook, and Dropbox. Both apps also feature a document scanner if you want to take snaps of letters and contracts on the fly using your phone's camera, as well as shortcuts to the HP Printables website, where you can download PDFs of things like birthday cards, coloring sheets, and origami nets to your phone. The apps can be used to keep tabs on ink levels on the go, too. If you've not already signed up for an HP Instant Ink subscription, you'll be prompted to do so when you check. Both apps are very easy to use, and while you'll no doubt be able to tinker with your selfies and snaps in greater detail using other apps, you do get a degree of customization options and fun filters to apply to everything here. They are not as useful as the desktop apps, however. You won't, for example, be able to do things like clean the printheads or run alignment tests from your phone. You'll have to use the Windows or Mac apps. Hopefully in time, HP will update the mobile apps so they're on par with their desktop counterpart. Performance. Print speeds are good, about average for an inkjet in this price range. It compares favorably with the Canon PIXMA TS7450, speed-wise. I recorded a page per minute rate of 12.49 ppm when printing 20 pages of black text, which on average took 1 minute 36 seconds. Printing out a 20-page file with a combination of text and color images, pie charts, bar graphs, and other basic graphics took almost twice as long, 3 minutes and 16 seconds on average, giving me a page per minute count of 6.12. Printing a large color image on a single page of A4 takes anything between 44 seconds to 1 minute 10, depending on the detail and amount of ink required. Frustratingly, although HP says the printer can handle glossy photo paper and borderless prints, during testing the photo paper would just get stuck at the back of the printer and couldn't be pulled through by the rollers. All it would do was leave a pair of gray smudge marks where the roller wheels at the back of the printer tried to move the sheet through. Text and graphics on plain paper are pin sharp, appearing crisp and professional even on normal print setting. Prints of photos on plain A4 are good, quality-wise, with colors faithfully reproduced. It was just a shame about the paper feeding issues. Running costs. The HP Envy Pro 6420 uses just 2 cartridges, one black and one tricolor, so replacing this isn't as expensive upfront as a system that might use 4 or even 5 cartridges. The standard-sized HP 305 black and tricolor cartridges cost £10.99 each, and promise you 120 and 100 sheets on average. This works out at about 9p and 10p per page, respectively. Larger HP 305 XL black and color cartridges are also available, with RRPs of £19.99 and £17.99, which promise on average 240 and 200 sheets worth of ink, a lower cost per page of 8p and 9p. The HP Envy Pro 6420 also works with the bigger HP 307 XL black and cartridge, which costs £26.99 and promises a huge 400 sheets worth, which brings the cost per page down to 6p. Pros: excellent print quality, two-sided printing, scanner with ADF. Cons: no screen, paper pickup and feeding issues. Verdict: the HP Envy Pro 6420 is a good all-round color printer that offers high-quality prints for a low price. It is occasionally frustrating to use, largely thanks to limited controls on the device itself and the mobile apps. The problems at it printing on heavier weight paper may be a deal-breaker for some. Otherwise, this is a good all-in-one option for family. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you have something to say, please leave a comment.